Hey traders, Brian Heiliger with AutoSystemsTrader.com, and it's about time for another video update. And we had quite a few trades yesterday, so now's an appropriate time to start talking about what's been going on. So had, as usual, quite a bit of activity in the 6E EuroFX market. I woke up this morning and saw that we had another nice trade in that market today. So good trade there. There's definitely some more profit potential on this trade, but I got an email from someone who had said that we're committing the worst sin of trading, which is not letting your winners run. And my rebuttal to that is, you're absolutely right. There are some instances in which you should let your winners run. But the problem is, in trading, you never know when winners are going to run and when they're going to revert. And so you have to find a happy medium between those two possible outcomes when you're in a trade that's a winning trade. And I think that's one thing the 6E system does very well, is making a determination of whether or not the market's going to continue or not. And on average, you'll find that it gets out of trades at a fairly good price. So don't look at the negatives surrounding a trade. Well, it's certainly a way to look at something as you're developing a trading system, trying to eliminate the negatives. But you're not going to catch 100% of every move, and to do so is a fool's game. So I want to caution the person that sent in that email and thinking that way, because it's certainly a way that could end up causing you harm. So that's one of the trades that we had today. Nice winner. Just going back a few days, here's another trade we had that basically, this trade I like to talk about because this trade is a perfect trade. And the reason I call it a perfect trade is because not because it didn't make money. It didn't lose money. It didn't make money. I think it was a break-even trade, looks like. But look what could have happened. You see this move here? If we were still in this trade when this move occurred, we would have had ourselves a full loser. So what the system did was the system had an idea of how the trade was performing once it had entered the trade. And then based on the performance during the trade, the system decided, okay, look, the odds of this trade working out are not very high for whatever reason. I'm not going to go into too many details about it, but it closed out the trade at a break even. And so we were very fortunate that the market allowed us to do that on that trade. But also, there's a high degree of intelligence that was used in this trade that kept it from turning into a large loser. And really, that is effective trading, is eliminating your losers. Letting your winners run is very important. But if you're going to be successful at trading, whether you're a system or you're a discretionary trader, letting your winners run not letting your winners run. Eliminating your losers is the main. It's going to affect your bottom line more than anything else. And okay, so here's a couple more trades we had. Looks like at the end of March, long trade, nice trade. Looks like a small loser there, but overall profitable day. And then again here on 329, looks like we had two winners. So that this market's very active. Nice big winner. So this is a perfect example of why, quote unquote, letting your winners run is not the mentality to have. So you're in a trade like this, and this trade looks great, right? You bought pretty much the low of this area and then sold the high. But if you were letting your winners run, you would have basically either stopped out down here with a loss, or you would have closed the trade out at break even. So you can't always have that type of mentality. And that was on 327. This right here, just a full loser. Awful trade. Unfortunately, that happens, and it will happen again in the future. You know, we don't claim to eliminate all the losers. That is the nature of trading, and you will never eliminate all the losers. And there are going to be trades like this where everything sets up in your direction, but the trade just doesn't work out. And the idea is to keep those types of trades to a minimum. So here's another few trades here. It looks like nice big winner, looks like a small winner, and then a small loser. And this was on the 22nd. And I think I covered that in the last video update. So that's the 6E market. That's the market that has most trades to talk about. And then I just wanted to cover a couple more markets here because we had some trades in the other markets, which really prompted me to issue this video update. And I don't really have much to say about these trades. We had trade in YM, NQ, and ES, and all of them were winners. Not huge winners, but nice winners. So should have, if you're trading these markets, you know, depending on how many contracts you're trading, you know, should have put a few hundred to $1,000 in your account. But yeah, all on the short side. They all fired yesterday on the April the 4th. So that was a terrific trade set up there. So here's the YM trade. Then we got the Nasdaq trade right here, and then we've got the ES trade, and then again here just the 6Es. So yeah, starting the month off right in April. So far we've made 12,600 and some bucks for our clients this in the first 4 days of April 2012. So I guess we're going on the 5th day today. So yeah, we got Easter coming up on Friday tomorrow. So the markets will be closed. The futures markets will be open, but equities, U.S. equities will be closed. So something to keep in mind for your own trading as well. But we also have payrolls coming out tomorrow as well, which you can see here on the Bloomberg calendar. So we got payrolls coming up tomorrow at 8:30. Be interesting to see how that pans out with the equities being closed. We could see a lot of volatility around that number because of the lack of volume. So something to be aware of, probably something to avoid in your own trading. I certainly will be avoiding it myself. And yeah, so that's it. Good trading to everyone. And if you would like to know more about our trading systems or how you can participate with our trading, there's my contact info. My name is Brian Heiliger. Just give me a call or head on down to the website there, if I can spell the website correctly. And we'll talk to you soon. Good trading, everyone.